I want to preface this video by saying, this is not a real build. It's absurdly expensive while being an absolute ass to play. You should not try and copy it. If you like what you see on the screen, it's a result of many takes to get a good clip. What this build is an exercise in damage scaling with a new very new cool unique called Sands of Time. That's basically a mini echo shrine. To go with it, I'm also employing an engine technology called charge stacking. With the help of a new belt with the resonating plus impenetrable shrine for easy charge, and then some defenses. My only real goal with this build was to kill a noober as quick as possible. Let's see whether I succeeded, shall we? And let's begin with the old classic, the Maven.
The prize beast comes to join
my collection.
Do what I say.
Pain will be returned tenfold. Space aligns. Behold my collection.
I will have what I want. Death will not be an escape. Sky.
Death made real.
Still. Do what I say. Why?
Resistance will be punished. Time controls. Scurry.
My irritation is growing. It will not be an escape. Scurry. Do what I say.
Real.
Cascade of pain. My collection is... Stand still. How?
Stop resisting. Punishment inescapable.
Arrogant toy. Death will not be an escape. Sky. Stand still.
Just need a moment to catch
Take this.
I require aid! The living toy must enjoy our contests.
And also let's do the Sirus, because I'm masochistic like that.
Be utterly annihilated.
What was this? A real talent. You finally caught my
Why not? What's the point? Annihilated.
the others found.
Why not? What's the point? Fast.
Warrant all this.
Time bends to my will.
There is only horror. Your lives are meaningless.
of the infinite.
Just need a moment.
I did it.
You will love for
Non-existence. Everlasting fire.
There we go. Now, a little bit about how this build functions. I have two main skills. One is Ball Lightning of Static, and two is Discharge. Ball Lightning has a very cool property where it can generate multiple charges from one cast. We are then using those charges to create a very big discharge, providing much needed clear and additional single target as well as big shocks. Under normal circumstances, Ball Lightning cannot be supported by spell echo as stated in the gem description. However, using the Sands of Time, we can sort of bypass this restriction and spam as much Ball Lightning in a single spot as possible, since those clones are actually self-casting the spell, they're not doing spell echo or shenanigans. With the Discharge, the picture is much similar. Normally, you can support it by spell echo, but the following casts are not gonna have any charges to expend, making it useless. With this build, however, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna go over it again in slow motion. I want you to take a note of how there are multiple discharges going off once I cast the spell. I also want to note that it doesn't matter at which point in the Sands of Time tooltip you cast the spell. No matter what, the clones that were created by casting Discharge will cast Discharge. If the clones were created by Static Lightning, they will cast Static Lightning. The Discharge is able to be duplicated by the Sand of Time Scepter. I don't know why it doesn't work in the hideout, that's why I moved to the map of the showcase. Overall, it was exceedingly fun with coming up something like this, and I'm very happy that I managed to get uber viable damage. It can still be scaled a little bit, but I think what I'm interested in next is making this build actually tanky. I'm gonna be swapping to Trickster as well as removing about half of this build damage to get human survivability. Because what I've realized while concocting this abomination is I don't like glass cannon builds. Some people do, I don't. I just feel miserable playing them. Although big damage number is good, it's not good enough to offset the getting killed by every blow part. And with that, I'm out. Thanks for checking my build out. Bye!